Hi, I'm Toni Hunt, also known as her Huntress. I am filming my first beauty video. Along with my love for crystals, I also am very into makeup. Next week, hunting starts, so you're also going to be seeing some hunting videos from me. But today, I'm going to film a video using the new Natasha Denona Camel Palette. This is new to my collection. I'll do some swatches here in a moment. But this is going to be the first time I'm using it. Of course, all the makeup I'm using today is going to be new in this video, but if you are interested in seeing how this performs, keep on watching. I'm going to go take off the makeup I am wearing right now, and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, folks, this is my first attempt at videoing swatches. The first color in the palette is called Arosto. It's the deepest color in this palette. The second one is a shimmery cream color. It's called Dune. Number 3 is another matte called Safari. Now, 2 of these matte colors looked alike, just looking at the palette, so we're going to have to see in these swatches if we can tell a difference. The fourth color is a pretty copper metallic, and it's called Copper Stone. Fifth and final shade, it's a matte, it's called Zand. Maybe that will make them a little better. Right off the bat, if I got a bright light on, if I don't have a bright light on, the third and fifth matte look pretty similar to me. It looks like the last color. This one looks a little more, oh, this is neutral. This is kind of warm, a warm tone. I'm not sure if on the eye you're going to be able to tell the difference between those two, which is kind of a bummer because this was like $48 for this little quint. Hopefully you can tell a difference on the eye, which we will see in just a moment. Okay, one of my first steps is I've got a clean face. I'm going to use my Cauadalie Beauty Elixir. Most of the skincare I use, I already put on. I am a Mary Kay rep. Most of my skincare is all Mary Kay. Now, the makeup I use is all sorts of different things. My primer, I actually got a little sample of the Tatcha Silk Canvas. It's really expensive, and I didn't know if it's something that I was going to want to spend money on. Was I going to like it? It's hard to get in there with you when you got fingernails. I used this morning. I can't really say for sure how I feel about it. Try to fill in my whatever the hell that is over there. Got some spackle. I could use it. Yeah, I mean, it feels smooth. I don't know if it's as pore filling as some of the other primers I have. Jury's still out on that. I think it's over $50, so unless it gives me a facelift, I probably will not purchase it. I've said that before, and then I purchased it. Okay, next, I use the Bobbi Brown Light Bisque Under Eye Corrector. Just a little bit underneath my foundation. These lights, I don't know how else to do this video, but these lights are kind of washing out some up. I do have dark circles underneath my eyes. These lights don't show it, but I do. For my foundation, today I'm using my YSL Touché Eclat. Right now I'm in Cool Bisque BR45. That is my summer color, so I probably will be downgrading this color here pretty soon after my tan fades. Believe it or not, I'm tan right now. This is tan for me. Good old beauty blender. It's dirty because that's real life. Not sure which mirror to focus on here. I am sitting at my vanity. I've got a big mirror in front of me. I've got a little mirror over here. I'm not sure how the beauty gurus film. I don't have a ring light, but I do have a strip light. I really like this foundation. Matte, really matte foundation. Sometimes I wear them, but it kind of makes me look more wrinkly and aged. I am looking at 40. This is a little more dewier, but I don't like really dewy stuff. Like, I don't like to look shiny and greasy. I know some of the younger gals can pull that off. I can't. All right. Concealer. I like the Ulta concealer in Light Cool. I don't like to do the big old triangles underneath my face. Good God. The more layers I have, the older I look. Okay, let me see over here. All right, looks good. Okay. Now for powders, I use a couple different kinds. Thanks, neighbor kids. All right, for right underneath my eyes, I'm gonna use the Makeup Forever HD, what is this? Ultra 8 HD powder on my Wayne Goss. All right, underneath here before anything creases. This powder makes me, I mean, no matter what, if you put on powder underneath your eyes and you're almost 40, you got some crepe paper looking action. This lessens it. I also like the Bare Minerals. There's a Bare Minerals one that I think goes on sale tomorrow at Ulta that I might pick up. That looks good underneath my eye too. Now for the rest of my face, I got the cap off, but the Born This Way loose powder. I really like this. Kat Von D brush. I don't know if there's a number. Oh, her number 20 brush. I'm supposed to be all professional with this or not. Okay, next. Ulta Matte Bronzer and Cool. Aesthetica P12. I think I got this in a BoxyCharm. Bronzers are really strange on me. Of course, anything about turns too warm. When you're the color of school paste, everything turns warm. So I have to really use cooler ones so I don't look really strange. I'm not going to contour today, but I do like to contour. It's just kind of a habit, I suppose. Next, for blush. Oh, here's the brush. This is a crown brush. It's dirty because I use it. There's no number or name on here, but I use this one because it's dense on the end. And you can see it is dirty, but I only use it for this. But I really like the Bite multi-sticks for blush. This one is Biscotti. These look really nice on me. So what I do is I take it, just kind of twirl it around on the end. I just kind of stipple it on. I go in pretty light with this at first. It doesn't take a whole lot to look too much on my skin. Let me tell you. Okay. Kind of get it up like this. All right. Just a little bit of life back in. Highlight. What should we do today? I'm going to use the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. I use my finger for all my highlight. This is very textured just because I'm getting older. And I find that if I kind of rub, see I'm buffing it with my finger, if I buff it in pretty good with my fingertip, highlight looks okay. If I use a fancy fan brush or any barely dusted on, it looks horrible. Just horrible. Looks like the old Grim Reaper threw up if I do it any other way. Liquid highlight looks okay on me too. I guess that's how you apply it. Next is brows. I'm gonna attempt to do this on camera. There may be a reason why no one does this on camera. I'm not sure. I'm kind of gonna do it off to the side and see how this works in my other mirror. By the way, this is an Natasha Brow Wiz in Caramel. I use the Auburn too, just depends on what mood I'm in. My hair is a little lighter from the summer, so this caramel color works. I mean, I don't get too crazy. I just kind of fill in the sparse areas. Give them a little definition. I don't need Instagram brows. But I do like to darken them just a little bit. Okay. Eye primer I'm using is from Ulta. Matte eye primer. I don't know if the sound is catching that, but my neighbor kid is leaving again. In his very loud Camaro. Actually, they're twins. They both have loud Camaros. One is a blue color, one's an orange color. I should have known better than to keep my window open for this. Okay, now for these eyes. Let's see. First, since this palette doesn't have a cream shade other than that shimmer, we are going to take our trusty Wet n Wild Creme Brulee on a crown. I don't know. It came in a BoxyCharm. I really like it though. I've had it for a few years. I'm not packing this on, I'm just kind of setting the eye primer. Getting some shadow down so the other ones can blend somewhat decently. Now I'm going to start off with this middle one here, Safari. Sorry, this is Wayne Goss number 16. So I have sunken eyes now that I'm getting older. So I try not to get my creases too dark just to make me look like Skeletor more. But I mean, I do like to put a little bit of color down because you need to frame, you know, I do go with the corners. I mean, you need to get a little bit in there. All right, that looks good enough. Now what do I want to use? All right, this brush is a Mary Kay eye crease brush. I really like it because it's shaped at an angle. Let me see if I can do this in the mirror behind this. So I'm picking up, I'm using Aristo, this darker one. So I'm kind of just patting this on the corner. Right now it seems to be doing just fine. I'm taking a clean, it's another Crown Royal brush. Just says crease. Just gonna blend. I try not to get it up too far because I don't have hooded eyes per se. It's just the older I get, the less fatty substance there is in there. So, I mean, it is kind of hooded in that crease, so. It's active outside today. I feel like makeup struggles, bitching about all the outside noises. Okay. Alright, so I'm going back in with that middle shade here, and I'm just kind of making it all look seamless. Alright. Let's see, next. What am I looking for? Actually, I'm going to use the old trusty finger. I'm going to go in with Copper Stone. Kind of just push this on the edge. Just a little bit. So I'm not going all the way to the edge. I'm just patting it right here, this side of the center. I try not to make it too dark, like I said. I mean, I've already got enough shadow going on just with my natural deep sunk eyes. What am I looking for? I'm going to use my finger for the Dune color also, that nice cream color. And this looks really pretty. Ooh. Yes. That's really nice. Okay. I'm going to take this little e.l.f. smudger brush. Can you see that? Going down in the corner. Now, I know the style is to put quite a bit right up in here. I just look ridiculous. So, I mean, I barely put this highlight shade just right there in the tear duct, just to highlight it. I don't put a big dot there. I don't go a half an inch in towards my nose because I look ridiculous when I do that. All right, let's see. Is that too light for a brow bone? Yeah, let's do it. So I'm just kind of, I just took a little bit on my finger and I'm just kind of patting this up here. I'm not putting on as heavy as I did the lid. Because really, it doesn't look like much, but it's kind of intense. It's really pretty, but I don't quite need psychotic intensity coming from my brow bone. Just so people can stare and see that my eyebrows are not even. Alright, up next is another crown brush, compliments of BoxyCharm. I'm taking that same middle shade and I'm going to smudge that lower lash line a little bit. I think I'm going to drop my new palette and shatter it to pieces. I'm going to take that dark color and just put it on the outside just a little bit. There we go. Okay. I'm going to do the other eye real quick. Okay, I've got the other eye done. Now, this is a step, it's probably unnecessary, but I like to take my Kat Von D Lock It Setting Spray. I like to spray, and my eye's pretty good, to lock that all in. Now I have my fan. Someday I'll have an electric one like Kathleen Lights. Won't that be nice? Eyeliner today. Which one? Which one? I'm going to use the tattoo liner Kat Von D in Mad Max. I don't like to wear a lot of black on my eyes, just because it makes me look even older. I'm going to do this off camera because I'm not good at it. So I'll be back in a moment. Okay, got my eyeliner on. Next I'm going to do the bottom with my Marc Jacobs. Oh, what is this? It's just a fine liner. Looking okay. Get some of this shit out of the way. Now for mascara, I'm using Marc Jacobs. Velvet Nior. Okay, my mascara is on. Everything looks somewhat decent. Okay, for my lips, I'm going to, I know this is an eyeliner, so try not to freak out, but this is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On in Torch eyeliner, but I'm going to use it to line my lips because this is a really pretty burnt orange color, like terracotta. I have a lot of lipsticks this color, and I can't find a lip liner that matches most of them like this. Nothing's ever happened. My lips haven't fallen off. Everything's fine. And I most times have to line my lips because I have such little lips, especially this top one. Right, for lipstick, I have the Fenty Beauty Moselle and Freckle Fiesta. A lot of people didn't care for these. I really like, at least this one I really like. I like matte lipsticks. I know lip glosses are coming back in, but I hate lip gloss. It just block and all over you. Okay. All right, let me take my hair down. Okay, now that I feel a little bit more human, let's talk about this, since this is the reason I did this video. I like it. It blends really nice. It looks really nice on my eye. I'm going to try to take a picture in different lights so you can maybe see it a little better. I am a little bummed that I didn't try this last color on my eyes, but on my arm, these two looked pretty identical. This one was a little warmer, this one was a little more neutral. There's not enough difference for you to be able to tell on my eyes. It was a bummer. They could have used even like a cream matte shadow down here, just a matte shadow. They could have done a lot of things, but that particular shade at the end, what was that, Zand? Zand was not a very good shade. If that could have been something else, I think this might have been like a real rock star palette. I do like it though. It blended nice. This is a nice palette if I don't want to think about what I'm doing in the morning. I woke up late. I don't want to think about it. I can slap on a few colors and it looks really nice. They blended nice. But I don't know if it's worth $50. But I collect makeup, so, and I really wanted it. I have all these colors, yes. But I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 stars. That 1/5 star is because of this color right here. That's the only problem. So, well, I hope you enjoyed this first makeup review. It was pretty much a chatty get ready with me. Thank you for watching this video today, and I will see you tomorrow in my next video. Bye. So here's another check-in. This is doing really well. We're about ready to go outside and have a little bonfire because in Kansas City it is pretty cool. The first cool night for a very long time. Here's the eyeshadow in natural lighting. Very pretty, and it's lasting very well. But it actually gets stronger over time. And once it reaches maximum strength,